Shalom Israel, Shalom. This is the brother Katazi or Hawad back at it with another lesson. It's going to be real quick, fast, straight to the point. I'm not going to bring out no precepts or nothing, but I just want to go into this article real quick and talk about it. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there laboring in this truth and faith and sincerity. Shalom to you families out there who are watching, waiting, praying on Yahweh Shai's second return. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the hopeful elect. All right, so like we constantly go into, all right, there's going to come a time during Jacob's trouble where, you know, the power going to go down. When shit hit the fan, the power going to go down. You know, there likely won't be no running water, etc., because the employees that maintain these things will not be working. All right? When the scriptures say the grinding shall cease, right? You know, there won't be no mailmen delivering mail, garbage men, you know, won't be no police, EMT, firemen, etc., truck drivers, you name it. You know, nobody will be working when shit hit the fan and all hell breaks loose. You know? So this article says power grid warning issued for 11 states. Warnings have been issued for portions of the United States electric power grid amid forecasted severe geomagnetic storm. The Space Weather Prediction Center of the NOAA issued the forecast on Tuesday, saying a geomagnetic storm at a strength of Category G4 would cause issues with electrical grids for states pulled forward of the 45th panel. States north of that latitude include Oregon, Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. We already know why it matters. The recent warnings come as demand for energy surges to levels not seen in over a decade. You know, and they're claiming that it's driven by the climate. You know, but we know with the HARP system, that you know, the government is able to manipulate or control the weather, if you will. All right, so you know, could be Esau's doing, like through HARP, or strictly just, as we know, spiritually, it's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai causing these things to happen. And he also could be using, as he normally does, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai uses Esau on the left-hand side to cause destruction, if you will. So, yeah, so nonetheless, this is, right now they're saying it's 11 states. But if you in the spirit and you know and understand, it's going to be all 50 states at some point. All right? And yeah, you got some people got like backup generators and, you know, shit like that to keep their power going. But most people don't. All right, so most people are going, you know, when shit hit the fan and the power grid everywhere go down, most people, the majority of you 2/3 Israelites and the rest of the heathen nations are going to feel that. All right, the majority of us everyday folk are going to feel that. All right, not many people, or not the majority of people don't have solar panels, you know. But other which way, the Lord's elect will be okay, you know. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to make a way for his elect, especially during the time we have to move about the earth as pilgrims, right? 2nd Esdras 16 and 40. You know, So yeah, I just wanted to bring that out real quick, man. I believe that's something important to be on the lookout for and to watch for. You know, be prepared to hear headlines and news of power grids going down. You know, faults being hit, right? That carry the water and shit like that people use to flush the toilet and to shower and for the sink, etc., etc. Be prepared for things like this to go down. All right, as we head into 2026, the hopeful year of our deliverance. You know, I pray that apparatus, I'm of the hopeful elect. I pray y'all are of the hopeful elect as well, watching out there, brothers laboring, believers believing. You know, I pray that we all of the hopeful elect as we've come out the world and repented, you know, and keeping the righteous acts to the best of our abilities, you know, and keeping the faith strong, believing in Yahweh Shai, believing in Yahweh, you know. Keep the faith, man. It's gonna get a whole lot worse before it get even worse, you know. So, yeah, man, walk circumspectly. Stay prayed up to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, I just wanted to bring this out real quick. I was trying to see if any other scriptures came to mind. I didn't really want to get no scriptures, to be honest. Just wanted to show this article real quick to make it known to folks, to make it known to the hopeful elect out there that this is what's on the way, as we've been warning, as we've been forewarning, right? You know, apparatus our Father will, 2026 we can be delivered. If not, you know, be prepared for shit to hit the fan 2027. You know, again, no man know the day or time, but we can look around at the signs and see that we're getting closer and closer to shit hitting the fan. We're getting closer and closer to the end of Esau's kingdom, you know, to the destruction of this place, Babylon the Great, and we're getting closer and closer to our salvation. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai.